Hello and welcome to Laval, the final instalment of the IFSC Boulder World Cup Tour 2040. This historic town in the departments of Mayenne and Sarthe is home to 51,000 and developed throughout the 13th century, earning its town status due to its importance as a...
Between the top three at the moment, wouldn't you say?
The tension is palpable, although, you know, I was just with Shauna Coxsey before she went into isolation, and she just takes it all in her stride. She's more excited every event she goes into. It's amazing to see. It doesn't get to her at all. She's just really relaxed, really looking forward to climbing and putting on a show, and looking at the crowd here.
For the year as well. So that 565, sorry, that 535 we saw from Jan a moment ago will have to be losing his lowest amount, and I'll explain exactly how that works out in a few moments' time. At present, we're with Akiyo Noguchi, Shauna Coxsey and Anna Stohr, the top three.
Alors, l'IFSC, la Fédération internationale de l'escalade, la Fédération. S'il vous plaît, une ovation pour nos finalistes, filles et garçons. Okay, now it's time for the exhibition. Come on.
Action of just crushing your way up it.
Yeah.
F1 looking a little bit more technical, but looking forward to seeing how these guys get on here.
Stephane Julien, really strong guy. You can see the size of his arms on the short side, but basically these white pinches, as Percy says, I went up to see them earlier, you got to squeeze them and squeeze them hard. Pure compression problem. On the female side, Juliane Wurm getting stuck into this groove. Really tensiony coming across here. Good volume to hold on to, but the feet quite far away. Nice wide pinch and pretty much a slam dunk to the top, but Juliane making quick work of that. Very good from her. Looks like a very basic problem. I think the majority of the girls will do this.
Yeah, there's me going. It looks like it could be quite tense.
The lights are very intense. Luckily, they're taking it down across the rest of the centre. So, but there's Stephane crimping on the bolt holes.
One of the older athletes here, 36 years old.
You can see the girls there having a sort of a more basic problem to get them going. This men's problem looks really hard right from the start. Very difficult. Coming out, and you can stay on until you fall off. Whilst that's good, it does tend to mean that the round can run quite a bit longer than a standard semi-final. So when you're not climbing, the rest periods can be really long. Or on the flip side, they can be really short if people are topping the problems quick, and to come out from the other side of that volume and get your left hand all the way around to compress. You can just see there, really struggling to stay on from the start. Such slopey holds.
Saying watching from Singapore at 3 in the morning, and hello. Shout out to Sheila McCarran.
Yep, Stephane here. Oh, just missing the hold.
So really seriously tough first block for the male athletes here.
Yeah, I mean, you saw at the lineup quite a few guys on the short side, so we'll see how...
My next two athletes then, Anna Stohr coming out for us now over on F1. And the rounds with now with Alban Levier, from one of the oldest French athletes that we have here competing to one of the youngest. Levier performed particularly well in the semi-finals, 4 tops in 8 attempts, 4 bonuses in 4. Anna Stohr, as we mentioned earlier, that up and down year at the moment. She's making light work of moving up this one here. Quick pop up with the left.
Watch your foot for it. And then just going too far right, away from the red volume, which put her out of sequence. Alban here making a bit more of a progress towards grabbing this white volume. Both just taking their time. Anna obviously knows Juliane did this very quickly. She looked super strong right from the start, but just slipping out. See how she gets on this time. Climbing very well. Nice and smooth. See if she can stay under it a bit more. Again.
Very interesting.
Just slipping the feet. Albanov. Oh, again.
Really tough. Come 5th and 6th. Eula, unfortunately, who's currently in 4th place, cannot bump Anna out of 3rd, though.
Here we go. Anna going for it. Oh.
Not quite. Athletes will skip an event during the year. They'll rest up at one of the events. They won't attend one of the events. Because, of course, if you get rid of your lowest score and it's nothing, that stands as less to take off your score. Because if you take all of them and do well, you're taking off more points.
Really struggling with this move. And they're both on. So Anna can remain on the wall now until she falls off. This is the 4+ rule, only available in the finals. See if she's got enough in the tank now. Come on, Anna. Big move.
Here. Worried about the feet. And just a slip there. Tried to switch the hand.
Great effort from Juliane, though. Straight out and flashed it.
Yeah, I don't know what the shift has been with him over the past year in the game, between last year finishing and this, but his mindset has changed, as well as the fact that we know he has tried to cut down some weight because he is one of the taller athletes, but his way of reading beta has just developed exponentially.
Yeah, and speaking to Udo, his coach, yoga has been the big thing he's been working on. So he's been getting flexibility improvements, core tension improvements, and he's just looking in great shape.
Miho up towards the big pinch here.
Yep. Flash go, looking very strong.
What to do with the feet.
Just struggling to get a good grip, and Jan stuck it. Second go. Super strong.
Jan up onto the next slope and now trying to keep the tension there.
This problem was made for him. Really, really slopey holds, just squeezing them. Little thumb catches on the underside. No, Jan's a real gent on the tour. You know, he's very, very fun.
When you talk about beast mode with him all the time, so it's sort of like a Jekyll and Hyde character.
Yeah, I think it's the same for a lot of the competitors. You know, they've got this time to express themselves on the wall, and maybe quite introverted personalities, but on the wall they can really express themselves. Here goes Miho.
I like it.
Oh, there we go.
Straight up.
Top for Miho.
Now, was there anything different that she was doing there with the foot placement in the way that she pushed up for that one compared to what we saw from Anna Stohr?
Yeah, you could just see her there sinking down onto her feet. So her heels were a lot lower, and then she popped up from there. So she had
The bottom right-hand corner of the screen, and as John was mentioning earlier on, we work on a 4+ minute basis here, meaning that when that timer runs out, if Jan is on the wall, he's allowed to carry on climbing, make that final attempt. As long as you're off the ground and you've started your attempt, you can carry on.
that left hand hold he's leaving, maybe on his first attempt when he got through, but it's too far. I mean, off the kind of holds he's going off, it's a really big distance. He's just struggling to hold on. They're that slopey at the moment.
Well, that's it. The timer has run out, so it's all or nothing now for Jan Hojer.
Ooh, not quite sure what he was going for there on that one.
Looked like he was about to try something different. Didn't work.
Miho 1 and 2, and Anna Stohr unfortunately just not unlocking the sequence.
Boulder and Fanny Gibert. 2 more French athletes out now.
Yep, Jeremy just having a quick visualization of the problem, see if he can remember it. Fanny Gibert pulling straight on. Again, another competitor who's been very, very confident this weekend. Seems to be really stepping up her game.
Well, she's had this fantastic year. We've seen a sudden emergence of her onto the scene.
Yeah, less height, but more ability to jump. And Jeremy, again, one of the shorter competitors, coming around very easily, foot match, very strong.
Crowd getting behind Boulder here now.
Again, that's the difference between Jeremy and Jan. Jan can keep his feet on that big white foothold to do that move, whereas Jeremy pretty much having to cut loose. Fanny Gibert up again. Just grabbing hold of that pinch. You can see they're very wide. Feet a little bit lower this time. Here we go, Fanny. Come on. Oh, knee bar. Brilliant.
Very nice.
Excellent work. Good thinking from
I'm
Fanny.
going to go for some static here on this one instead.
Yeah,
Impressive to see
very
someone of her
impressive.
age being able to just change beta like that.
Yeah, she had a good first go. She knew she...
For Jeremy.
8 minutes, Jeremy. Dernière minute à négocier avec.
So Jeremy again. Skin, obviously, they've been climbing yesterday and today. Here he goes.
That move up with the left here.
Run out of time.
Can't quite hold it, unfortunately. A round of applause from the crowd here for Jeremy Boulder.
Just not enough juice there.
But so far, no top on M1.
So, Gigi and Shauna out.
In terms of style for Guillaume on something like this, do we think this is going to be a kind of block that he enjoys and that he likes, or is this going to be a bit of a bane for him?
No, normally Guy really likes this kind of stuff, compression climbing, something that he can really battle against. We heard him in the interview earlier saying that he
Doesn't like crimps.
Yeah. So to be more up his alley. Shauna Coxsey as well, very, very good technical climber, fantastic skills, getting established in this groove. Sorting her feet out, here we go, come on Shauna, press it out. Very nice. Now what to do?
That's a high foot there.
Just sorting her hands out. Lining it up.
Trying to inch that foot up towards the top.
Oh, has she
Racing
seen the
with
knee bar?
and going for a drop knee here instead. That's
Yeah.
one hand.
She needs to get her right foot up slightly. There you go. Come on, Shauna.
That's one, but she doesn't seem comfortable enough yet to go up with the second hand.
And Gigi,
Guillaume sticks the first move.
she needs to get that right foot right on the top of the volume.
The first attempt and the first movement is very important for her. Come on, Shauna, come on.
Inching up a little bit with the foot. Precarious placement here by Shauna now, and comfortable as well, and she comes down.
Yeah.
We saw an incredible display of flexibility from Gigi at Hayang just recently in the finals there.
Here we go.
Not that that's such an important part of this.
So far, no top on M1. Shauna Coxsey's pulling back on.
Let's see whether she's figured out exactly what it is she needs to do on that point around the drop knee.
Of course, coming out later now. These holds have had a few climbers on first. Lights have been on for longer. Conditions are going to be a little bit more difficult. You can see there she's really strong. And Gigi getting ready. Here we go. Come on.
Very close now.
And Gigi's up.
That's the time gone.
Yeah.
Gigi and Shauna both still on the wall. Gigi manages to stick that lean, but not the second move. Unfortunately, that's him done on that block. Let's see what Shauna's going to try and do here.
Chalk up. Come on, Shauna.
Risky still. It looked like that first attempt as well.
And here's the haircut that we were talking about earlier that Rustam sporting today.
The Galvanator has been scalped.
Yeah. Really, really strong look. Let's see how he gets on the boulder.
Akiyo Noguchi then falls down to her at this point. See if she can put some pressure back on earlier athletes. Eula and Fanny Gibert done exceptionally well on F1.
Rustam staticking the start of that problem. Absolutely incredible.
I saw someone on the feed a moment ago say, you just wait till Rustam gets out. And yeah, first attempt. This is impressive stuff right now. He looks very strong during the semi-finals. He's had a bit of a mixed season as well.
Here he goes, getting the Egyptian in. Very, very strong from Rustam. Come on, Rustam. Let's see a top.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
strong. So strong.
That is incredible. If you're going to have a haircut, back it up with climbing like that.
He can wear and dress how he wants, I don't care. If he's going to come out, he could turn up in a clown outfit riding a unicycle for all I care. If he's going to pull that out at every single comp.
I totally agree. That is super impressive.
It's just brilliant to see him back on peak form again. He's had this sort of up and down, you know. We've seen him as a Akiyo now pushes. And there it is. Look at the foot placement on the volume below there on the right. But no top so far. Good luck with Stephane Julien back out, and also Juliane Wurm onto F2, Stephane Julien onto M2. So this is that nice dyno pocket on M2, isn't it? This huge swing out that Jackie Godoff has set for us.
So as you see, pulling on and then a bit of an alley-oop swing round the corner, really hard. You can't see it. You just got to blindly slap your hand round, hope that you stick it, and then hold the swing. Probably going to see some horizontal. Yep, just missing it. And that hold they're going to is massive. It's a real sinker, so if they get their hands in it right, they should hold the swing. Juliane climbing up this arete, and for those of you at home, the footholds that she's standing on the top side of that yellow volume are really, really terrible. Very, very small. It's a polished volume, and the bonus hold that she's going to transfer across to, equally bad. Very, very glassy. No texture on the handhold. But here he goes, climbing very well. She's going to pop to the top. Oh, just missing. Accuracy issue. Pulling on.
So Stephane Julien gearing up for another attempt at this bonus hold on M2.
I think less is more on this one. Yes, very good.
Big swing out, managing to lock it on.
Choosing to wrap the arete. Now, as Percy Biston said, the tricky arete finish does not look over here. Got to really, really pull hard on this left hand.
Stephane fighting, one hand on top, he knows it's secure, turns around to the crowd, gives him a wave, and that's a top for him on M2.
And here goes
here.
Yeah,
F2, same position, big lean out into the left-hand part. She's going to make a pop for it again.
Oh, fantastic.
Very nice. Secures it this time.
Very, very easy. Yeah.
It's going to be a fantastic end of the year for him.
We could see a few falls on this one. As you saw with Stephane, quite hard to gauge where the hold is. So let's see if Anna can get a top on the board as well. Really needs to catch up with the other girls if she stands a chance of keeping up. Yep, Alban just missing the hole. So Anna's staying more on the left-hand side instead of going up the arete. Very, very small footholds. We saw Juliane going much higher like this. Excellent work, Anna, come on.
Very impressive there from Alban Levier. Managing that first jump across on M2.
Lock it down, Alban, come on.
Ooh, Anna Stohr just missing out there. Very impressive from Alban Levier though.
1 and 2 for him. I was very impressed with Eula on that climb. She really, really went for it.
Nearly managed it on the first attempt.
Yeah, quite. Here goes Anna. Very, very slow start. She's not faring so well on the technicals, climbing. Here she goes. Yeah, much better. Let's see if she can grab it. Normally very good at the dynos. Oh,
incredible amount of balance here on that volume underneath. She's got to make a quick movement here though. Are the feet going to hold up?
Yeah,
they do. Anna Stohr takes the top here on F.
To get this one pretty quickly. Just having a look at the top of that climb, seeing if he can pick out any clues from the previous competitors. Miho getting ready to pull on.
Figuring that movement across to the right hand side here.
And she's on. Sticking to the right hand side like Juliane. And here goes Jan.
Second foot up here, he's trying to figure out what he's doing. Much more static approach there from Jan. Big swing out, but secure as anything in those massive hands.
Yeah, a lot better reach than the other guys. Here he goes, can he get up?
Heel up there.
Yeah.
Very, very quick
very
work
easy.
Nice
and
finish.
Miho.
And Miho Nonaka as well.
With a flash. The others better be ready because they're coming. So we've seen the female problem done in two slightly different ways at the start. A few of the girls tending to stay on the right hand side, and Anna Stohr coming more on the left hand side from the start, much like Fanny is about to do here. Very, very slopey holes, no friction on the left, on the yellow volume.
Risky moment from the off there from her.
Jeremy Wonder just trying to figure out the right position, going static. Here we go. Quite low now, going to struggle to get any spring from his leg, but excellent work from him.
Very nice placement, accuracy, gauged that movement very, very well.
Great accuracy. Yeah, very good, Jeremy. Keeping pace. A flash is going to really help on that. Obviously, for all the people who don't know how the scoring works, yellow handhold, and for the girls, it's up high on that final green volume, and it's the pink hold.
So Fanny Gibert with another attempt then. She was doing, we saw a little bit earlier on, by getting that toe hook on that previous attempt. It's looking like she's wanting to go for it again. Sort of trying a halfway house before going for that path, exactly what Anna was doing, halfway between what Anna did and what we saw a little bit earlier on from Eula. But it was a... So Shauna needs to pull something out of the bag here. No top on the first attempt. Got the bonus on the first attempt. But if she wants to stand a chance of catching up with that top three in the women's, she's definitely going to need to secure this. A flash is ideal to give her a chance of catching up on F3 and F4. F3 and F4.
Yeah, absolutely.
She really can try F3 and 4 if she wants, but... Here with Guillaume then as well, similar situation, no top from M1 from him, so he's going to need to pull something out of the bag on M2.
Yeah, very well held from him. Great execution. Shauna going a little bit further right than Fanny did in the previous attempt. Looking very strong now though. Keep it together. You can see they're just slipping off the foothold. And Giga getting the top.
The top there, that is a flash for him as well. They're not really having it. Okay, here is Shauna then. 2 minutes left.
Shauna looking much more smooth this time. She knows what to do. Just taking her time, making sure she gets all the right hand placements before moving. Keep those hands nice and short, Shauna, come on. Take your time. Time, evaluate, and try the next option. So this probably will be her last attempt, I'd imagine. 26 seconds, 20 seconds left. Nice and slow. Come on, Shauna.
Okay,
rock it out
here and moving up on the right-hand side a little bit higher now, which is how we saw Eula take it earlier.
A bit more comfortable over onto the bonus now. That is her time limit up here, so it's this move to the top, all or nothing.
Yeah.
And she manages it. Quite a few attempts there that she's racked up, unfortunately.
Yeah, shake of the head.
She has managed it. It's incredible flash.
Yeah, if he can,
a few moments ago.
If he can keep one boulder ahead now, so all he's got to do is complete the boulder, and he's in a super strong position going into the second half.
Takes a brief moment to look at where that pocket is. It's looking like he's going straight for it.
Yeah.
Akiyo, a little bit more time to analyse what's ahead of her. What Rustam's going to do with his feet here is matching and inching along a little bit more. Yeah, sending that left leg down again.
Seeing if he can find any toe hooks to keep him on.
Trying to have a little look ahead of him.
But he's got to go for it. Allez, Rustam. Oh!
Just misjudged where the hand was going to go. Managed to then get it in, but not at the right angle. He needed to hold on to it here. But as John mentioned, as long as he does this one, he's going to be in a really strong position moving through the rest of the final here, ahead of the other male athletes who didn't manage M1.
Akiyo.
Snap, jinx.
Yeah.
Yeah, Akiyo here, slow and steady.
A little shaky in the feet though.
Transition over onto the bonus hold.
Almost crimping the underside of that hold. Very impressive from Akiyo. That is excellent. Very, very good. Another flash for Akiyo.
That was balletic.
And Rustam's back on for his second go. Just... I'm sure he'll have a good few more goes to latch this hold. Here we go. Yeah,
there
much better.
You can tell there the readjustment of the elbow as he went out for that swing out. He knew he'd got that there.
He had time. And now he'll just crimp this, get the foot high. Yeah. Давай, Rustam. Here we go. Rock it out. We've seen all the guys succeed at this point.
Yes,
Rustam joins them.
Rustam Gelmanov back on top of the pile here. And Guillaume Mondet tied third place for a moment of time with one flash apiece.
So we're going to move over. Identical faces, but just on two separate boulders. Two different styles of climb. So speaking to Percy Bishton, the chief route setter, said this one was one of the funnest climbs. Quite tricky to find the right position off the deck.
F or M here, John?
Female 3. Tricky to find the right position off the start, and then a very, very hard move up to the next volume from here, by all reports. But Juliane Wurm making short work of it so far. Needs to get stood up on the next volume, which is the tricky bit. Using the knees. And on M3, the trick, I'm told by all reports, leaning out with the palm over to the bonus hold. So come over, roll over it out, and then palm out onto the bonus hold, just like that, but keeping the tension through all 4 points. Yeah, Juliane finding a much better, more efficient sequence to get up onto the good side of these volumes. Just needs to be able to swing the feet up in front of her. There we go, using the knee. Very, very slopey holds. This next hold, very tricky to hold, particularly with the slopey yellow volumes she's standing on. Again, these volumes, very limited friction. And now she's got to pop up with the left. Next hold has a thumb catch on it. Excellent work. Come on, Eula. And there is a small screw on in the back of this hold.
It's a very, very awkward pop there. You're
Not quite finding the right body position yet. Pretty basic to read what's required.
Once he's took that crimp on the side there that they're just brushing at the moment, it's then up with the left, is it?
Yeah, up with the
Onto
left
that
onto the
small crimp there.
Yeah, and then palm out,
pushing
onto the
out with
bonus.
the right.
Yeah, exactly.
Keeping the feet all the time on that tiny little foothold on the corner of that. Just see it being brushed down the bottom right hand corner.
And Wurm straight back up. Getting a foot lock in there very well.
She's definitely got the first half of this boulder down.
Just not very poor footholds. Stephane Julien struggling to get out of this first section.
Here we go.
Needs to get the palm.
And once you're on it, you've got 3 different handholds to take where you're still on the same foothold here.
So, time up. They can stay on until they fall off, or top the problem now. And Stephane
Unfortunately not.
putting in a good turn.
Wurm though up to the penultimate hold here on this one. Oh, so close.
3 times up to the top of that climb. Be very.
You're not exactly where that point is, and you're not impaling your chest on it, but
Yeah, I mean, Eula had her feet on the left-hand volumes down below. I was suggesting perhaps a little bit more swing with the right leg, using it to generate some momentum. Here comes Alban. Climbing very, very smoothly through this first section. Ooh, and again, like Stephane.
are you saying thumb turn down on that lean out with the palm on the right?
Yeah.
It looked like he was kind of almost halfway house there.
Yeah, I think what you're going to have to do is keep left hand pulling as hard as you can on that crimp so that you keep your body up, and then you're palming down with your right hand with a straight arm so that you can really use that to support the rest of your body. Then swing your right foot onto that big blue foothold underneath yourself. A lot of things to focus on. Difficult to link them all together. That's what you've got to remember watching these climbs. The moves in isolation, potentially, yeah, you know, they're challenging, but it's when you're trying to link all the positions together that it becomes really complex. And that's what's challenging these guys and girls.
High left foot here from him.
Yeah.
It's different. Do you reckon it's workable?
I think, as I say, you've got to pretty much hold all your weight on the handholds and then swing the foot across. Looks very difficult to keep that left foot all the way back behind yourself on the starting volume whilst having your right hand out in the palm. Not sure that's going to work. Meanwhile, Stohr making good progress here. Just missing the thumb catch. Also steeper. We see the competitors being challenged with a lot more physical, burly climbs. These are only slightly overhanging. Most of the walls are about 15-20 degrees. So
Them on the form that we're used to seeing.
yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you just don't get the right knack of a problem. Anna and Shauna, you know, they're used to these comps, 4 boulders. So provided you stick with it. Sometimes you can turn it round right on the last boulder, so it's not over until the end. Starting again, 15 seconds. This will probably be her last attempt. Yeah, you got time.
Anna really running the clock down before getting back on the wall again. Alban Levier.
And that's it. Time up on the official.
Here goes the move. Loses the foot as he goes for it. Unfortunately, that's it. And Anna also just slipping there before moving up.
So, looking out these next two climbs.
And so we move on to Hojer and Nonaka Miho.
So this could be again another one for Jan to do quite well on. Very physical guy. Been super strong through the competitions this season.
Keeping the feet over to the right hand side, ignoring that start hold and the high foot that we saw from Alban Levier a few moments ago. Let's see whether he sticks with this approach or whether he's going to try and switch up his beater now. As Miho pulls onto the wall to make a start on F3.
Very difficult problem to read. You saw Juliane Wurm right from the start, just figuring the right way, falling from the top 3 times. Some of the other girls not managing to get up as high. Very unusual. With these technical climbs, they can be hard to read. I've got 3 minutes left, I can still have plenty more time, attempts to complete it, but sometimes it might be 3:59 when you pull on and then find the position, and that's when it becomes really frustrating. But Miho getting stood up now. Let's see if she can finish this one. Climbing super strong. Here we go.
Unbelievable, she manages to latch it. As she pops up there, I think we're looking at someone that we're going to see a lot more of over the next few years at such a young age as well. And looking at also Hayang, 6th place at Innsbruck, 4th place at Toronto, 6th place at Hayang. If she podiums here, it'll be her first ever medal on the IFSC senior circuit. Wish her all the best if she's going to go for it, which looks like she is.
Someone on Twitter there pointing out,
but it just didn't seem to even affect her at all. When we've seen Julia get to it and not be able to latch it, and then we saw the same thing from
3 times she was shut down. I mean, for someone of Julia's... oh, here we go, Jan.
This is different.
Now he can get his feet down.
This is very different.
Let's see how he does. Got to match this tiny hole.
On that tiny crimp. Okay, Jeremy Mondet, Fanny Gibert. Big support from the crowd. And an incredible turnout at this event here on home turf.
Yeah, the grandstand behind us absolutely packed, as is the floor. Fantastic end to the season. It's been very long for all the competitors, all the officials, so this is a fantastic show for them to finish on. This female 3 problem. Handholds very poor, relying on pure friction. Here goes Jeremy again.
I think it's looking like these really like playing with and what he's not going to like playing with.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of almost like a slabby section at the start because you have to balance with your feet, make sure you're comfortable, but it's also using a lot of pressure on the hands, which Rustam's going to be very happy about.
And here's Fanny. Getting to the top of this one, looking very strong. See if she can... commentator's curse just falling off. We're in the second half of the competition now as well, so fatigue will be taking its toll.
Yeah, particularly after the semi-finals earlier on today. There's a lot of bodies in this hall at the moment, so there's a lot of heat.
Jeremy looking at getting that foot out first, but it's just not quite right.
Really tough third problem here for the men's, just like we saw on M1, really difficult.
Fanny looks like she's
getting moving over to the right-hand side.
No, you're right. She looked very, very strong on that top section. Climbing with no fear. Absolutely fantastic.
Jeremy asking for some support before he gets back on the wall. Clock about to run out here. 1-0, that is it. They fall now. It's the end of their climb on this one. Boulder going for it. Securing the left. And unfortunately again that lean out's cost him. Fanny Gibert, the one final shot at the top. Hand on it, and there's the second. She manages to move around to the right-hand side. A high here this year.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Shauna can keep up. You know, there's still one boulder to go. Who knows what can happen on that last one. If Shauna gets a quick, easy top now, it's going to keep her in the mix at least. Anna Stohr has not topped this, so gives her an advantage if she can top. And Guillaume,
how's he going to deal with this one, do you think?
he likes the physical. It's whether he can get the right body position. Looking very strong on the crims. Oh, that's the best
nice.
so far. That's the method.
Very nice.
On that crim, and then put palming down with a straight arm on the right, and sort of problem. Yeah, pulling up. Really difficult to read.
Guillaume with another attempt here as well. Fantastic first attempt from him.
Here we go. Got to really pull on that left arm. There it is. Oh.
That angle.
Starting to get moving through this section.
She's struggling to start here on this one.
Yeah. Just needs to get the feet up. Come on, Shauna. Yeah, press it up. Come on, Shauna. Very good. You got it. Come on.
Okay, up to the bonus hold here now.
Yeah, secured that. Looking very, very strong.
Nice. Much more controlled over onto the bonus here. Moving up and ahead of it now.
Guillaume's up.
Onto the handhold is just used. Wide pinch with the left. Very, very nice from Guillaume Glairon Mondet. A finish here on M3. We have seen it topped now.
23 seconds left of official time. Should have one more good go. She just slipped off on that last go, right at the top. 10 seconds. Come on, Shauna, you can do it. There she goes. She's up. Nice. Come on, Shauna. This time.
Right, she's definitely attacking it now. That is the timer finish for her. So if she falls here, that is her attempt done on this block.
Come on, Shauna.
So she's fighting now up to the penultimate hold with the left. The thing is, she hasn't had any attempts at pushing for this top yet.
Yes,
and she
there
does
it
it
is.
first time. The first time she touches that hold, she manages to stick it and get that second hand up. Topping out at the moment of our podium, and now out and on the walls. Rustam wasting no time at all here, straight onto the wall. Akiyo not far behind, which is unusual actually to see Akiyo going straight for something. We often see these guys spending the first minute or so analysing the block in front of them before jumping on.
Rustam loves the crim.
Yep.
Let's see how he gets on. He's holding
lower
this
body position here as well, getting the hips in.
Oof. Turning that left hand, really putting the pressure on Rustam, topping out on this. Currently, before that he was sitting in first place with one boulder lead. Now Gigi matching him.
Akiyo making her first push though onto M3 for the Gelmanator. And here we go again.
Akiyo
2
back
minutes
on.
20. Very nice from Rustam. Incredible amount of strength here.
That was incredible.
Unbelievable.
Really, really good finger strength. I mean, we know he's got the good crimp strength, but that was incredible.
Unbelievable. A pop there from Rustam after that very impressive second attempt to move across onto the bonus hold.
Rustam looking very, very good today. The man to beat. Akiyo struggling on this top section. 1:34 left on the official clock. She's back down.
Well, but he's winning the overall, so he's going to be going home with a gold at the end of today at least.
Akiyo with 25 seconds left now, making her next attempt. She gets high up on it. It's going to be her last try, I would think. 18. Here we go.
15 seconds left on the clock here.
Yeah,
Noguchi
time's running out.
Bonus.
She's really struggled on this top section so far. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. Time is up now.
For Akiyo Noguchi.
And she's down.
Unfortunately, Akiyo does not manage to top out on corner at the moment. She's on 5.56. If you minus her lowest score, that's a overall World Cup ranking gold this evening. So the Hannah did attempts and one more still to go. She's not going to be on the podium at all at the moment. She will be on the podium for the World Cup rankings overall, but not for the Laval World Cup here. And Nonaka, Miho, Fanny Gibert putting on an incredible show so far for us this evening.
Yep. Stephane Julien looking absolutely massive in this group. Very, very good strength, but not quite finding the right body position. Here we go. Juliane Wurm falling off her first attempt. Speaking to Percy, very tricky double jump on the female 4. Stephane Julien on M4, he's round and he's going to get up into the crack, and
huge boulder block in the middle. It's like it's got its own little baby boulder in the middle of the big boulder, and then into this weird hand jam situation.
It's either a hand jam or a...
This is Percy we're talking about. He's definitely intended that as a hand jam.
They have, but it does go both ways, I'm told. It can go as an undercut, but no feet on this red volume to stand on. So as he's doing now, you've got to wedge your foot in. We're going to get a top here from Steph. Oh!
Not quite enough though. Twitter, I can only apologise for Mr. John Partridge and his bias towards Shauna Coxsey. I promise you all now I am slapping him on the wrist as often as I possibly can. He gets carried away.
Here's Juliane Wurm securing the double dyno. Now she's got to finish up on these really slopey holds. Looking good for the top. Oh! Just missing her on the hand. She's back on for another go at.
Taking photos and offering some support at the same time. Phenomenal man.
Yeah, let's see if she can get it this time. Looks in a lot better position. Wrestling the hands. Very good effort
pull
from her.
up here.
There it is.
Right hand, there's the left. Very, very nice for Juliane Wurm. And that's now 3 tops in 7 attempts, 4 bonuses in 7. That's going to put her up in second position at present moment in time. Stephane Julien currently in 6th with 1 top in 3, 2 bonuses in 4. He's come very, very close on this one. Let's see if he can do the same again. Finish up here on a high.
Yeah, needs to get his feet up a bit higher on this volume. They're very, very low. Looks like he might slip off. There it goes. You can just see him struggling to keep the tension on that foot. And that's it. Time up, Steph. Fantastic effort.
Screen right now.
So Anna staticking out. That was very impressive. Didn't even need to do the dyno. Absolutely crushing this boulder. Very, very strong.
This is the last boulder of the year for her on the World Cup, so let's make it a good one, Anna. That is a top for Anna Stohr. Very nicely done there. A secure way to end the year.
The guys absolutely shattered after this weekend. 5 qualification blocks yesterday, 4 semi-final blocks earlier, and this is 4th boulder of the final. Believe me, it takes it out of you. So physical, absolutely no little screw-ons to be had. Just the red volume. It's in the men's. Unfortunately, we've not really seen the closely fought competition that we thought we'd see. Rustam really leading from the front, absolutely smashing it. Going into this final boulder with one boulder ahead of Guillaume. And in the women's competition, lots of tops. It's been great. We're probably going to see 4. So here he goes, 8 seconds left. This will be his last attempt. Needs to get through this difficult first section.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah. There you go, much better this time from Alban. Squeezing those volumes. And then get stuck into this hand jam.
This is good at the moment. Spend some time here just rejigging how he's going to make this final push.
There it is. Needs to get his foot flat on the volume. He's standing up on his tiptoe at the moment. Needs to smear his feet a little bit better. You see there? Slipping off because of it. And we haven't seen a top of M4 yet, and normally you put your money on Jan to be the one to do it, but so far it seems like Rustam's being the man to beat. Miho on women's 4 now. If she tops this,
potentially be for the gold.
Potentially, it's almost certainly, if she tops it, going to be a podium place. Here goes Jan, looking super strong on the shoulders.
We'd imagine Jan to make relative short work of this one.
Yeah. He's not quite found the right position just yet, but he's fiddling around. That's it, Jan. Straight through, come on. Just looks like being slightly bigger, he can't fit in that groove as well.
We saw Alban, duck under and go across, didn't we? Over to the right-hand side.
There's Miho trying to... Looking absolutely ripped, in great shape, ahead of the World Championships. That's the next major event all of these competitors are lining up for in August in Munich.
Do you think there's anything he could do here with the way he's traversing? It looks like the position that, because of his height, that his leg is in, is offering him a bit of a problem as he's moving across.
Yeah, I think it's just the position of his...
in terms of maybe standing up a little bit more, like he's trying now.
I think the key is to stay low. We've seen all the other guys have success staying low into the groove, and I'm sure he'll figure it out in a second. Yeah, very good. Just not fitting into the space as easily as all the others. Here goes Miho. Sticks it.
Nice, this is good at the moment for Miho. 3 tops in 6 so far. That is her bonus now, up with the left hand here.
Slightly wrong-handed though. Doing this a very, very difficult way. She skipped out one of the holds lower down. It's going to make this move.
Get across here and stay on. It was awkward from where she was.
Yeah, it's going to. Don't know why Jan's struggling. He's finding this very difficult. This final climb. It's got to be a size thing. But now that's where the others focused on, and yeah, now he's figured it out. Oh,
losing the foot here.
Slipped out, but he knows the way. 30 seconds left.
Go for it.
If he gets through this, I'd place my money on him finishing it. Here we go. Come on, Jan. Last boulder problem of the season.
20 seconds left on the clock here. Both of these guys having a tough time.
Wants to finish on a high, no doubt. Let's see if he can do it. Come on, Jan. It'd be great to see a top.
That's
there
it.
We go.
Time has gone. Both of them, unfortunately, not managing to stick that one. Jan Hojer.
So let's see if Jeremy can get across. This is for a podium place in front of a home crowd.
At the moment, Fanny Gibert in third place with 3 tops in 10. See, Jeremy's done that thing with a bit of a toe hook underneath to get him across.
Yeah. So yeah, this is going to knock.
But he's a lot shorter than Jans, who's got that actually height disadvantage, which becomes an advantage at this point. Straight
That's the bonus.
Hand jam. Boulder looking good here.
See if he can finish it off now. He's on the podium.
The overall for this year, she has 2 tops in 2 attempts, 3 bonuses in 5 compared to Shauna. Then again, Fanny Gibert also has a high number of attempts, 3 tops in 10, 3 bonuses in 7. Akiyo could still win this.
Yeah, absolutely. Quick top for her. Here goes Jeremy again. Getting the hand jam in, working it in there. You can see him stacked it in brilliantly.
Gibert having a tough time getting up towards the bonus here on this one.
So, here she goes again.
You can see her
lining up this dead point to the pinch.
Not quite enough. 50 seconds roughly. Both these athletes, by the look of things, Bonder's going for it again. He knows what he's got to do.
Yeah, Jeremy finding a really good sequence through here, climbing it very, very easily. Fanny Gibert off?
Fortunately not. Gibert losing it at that point there.
And Jeremy looking to finish up in style. Just got to roll over to this white hold.
Trying to figure out what he's doing around this jam here. I know a lot of you are talking about whether it's doable or not.
He's really stuck. Just got to lean back and roll over. Come on, Jeremy. Here we go.
He's wedging a toe in there now for a bit of extra support.
He's got it. Come on, Jeremy.
And there it is. Jeremy Boulder manages to top out on M4 here in Laval.
Fantastic. Gigi needs to top, and unfortunately he then needs Rustam to stay on the ground. But all eyes over on Shauna Coxsey now. For the overall World Cup title, she needs to top this and get up 1 position above Akiyo. If she can do that, yeah.
Without it, she's just increasing the chance for Akiyo. She's already quite a few attempts behind Akiyo on this one. Akiyo's
likely to quite enjoy this final boulder. It's more into her style.
Here we go, Shauna, come on. Gigi absolutely crushing. He's got to get the jam in. Here we go. Very, very strong through here. So if Gigi can get a top now.
Jeremy Bonda actually moving up into second place at this stage due to the bonus difference between him and Gigi. But Gigi's starting to rein it back in now.
No!
Couldn't quite hold it. Same sort of progress as we saw from Jeremy Bonda's final attempt there.
Shauna's
wedging
up.
the foot in.
Shauna Coxsey sticking this first section now, so it's a long shot, but if she can top now and Akiyo stays down, she's going to win overall. Come on, Shauna, finish it up, you can do it. Allez, Shauna.
Just slipping off the top there.
Le résumé de l'étape de Coupe du Monde sur le site de la fête de Fanny Gibert pour la partager. Et franchement, quel bonheur.
Gigi with another attempt here. Very impressive first manoeuvre up towards the final hold. Haven't seen many people take this as an undercling. Do you think that there's a reason for that?
I think the jam's pretty good, which is why they're going for that. Gives him the ability to lean back like this and then get the feet in. Last time he just couldn't hold it, but he's got it. And that's him. He's going to be ahead of Rustam. Shauna Coxsey, meanwhile, up on this last move. Oh, great work from her.
And there is the top for Shauna Coxsey.
Great effort for her to finish up on top of the podium again.
And here she is now to try and do it. And she has 11 attempts to try.
Rustam, meanwhile, just needs to top to win and looking very strong through this section.
That was one attempt from Akiyo.
Rustam looking super smooth through here. It's effortless today. Into the... Looking so strong. This has been a masterclass from Rustam today.
Absolutely. Up and straight onto the final hold. Rustam Gelmanov there taking the gold medal here at the last World Cup in 2014 in the Boulder category. Unbelievable performance from him. No trouble whatsoever with him. Men's problem before. Akiyo's had one attempt. This is a second. She's right up there now. One more move here, and that's going to be it for her. This is for the gold. Not only here today, but on the overall as well. Trying to sort out the feet. Right hand, left hand, and that's it. Right towards the end of the year, guys. A fantastic performance from all of the female athletes here and the male athletes. 2 bonuses in 2. Gives him the third place position. So we have 2 French athletes here on the podium. Guillaume taking the silver, Jeremy taking the bronze. That might be happening, but there it is. Akiyo Noguchi with 3 tops in 4 attempts, 4 bonuses in 7. Nonaka Miho in second place with